There's a reason every smartphone fan is quietly watching Samsung right now. Because the next Galaxy Ultra isn't just about power, it's about precision. Every tiny detail, from the pixels on the display to the curves of the body, has been re-engineered to feel smarter, sharper, and more refined than anything we've seen so far. This isn't about reinventing the phone, it's about perfecting it. Hey everyone, Sam here, welcome back. If you love staying ahead of the curve, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the latest tech. Now, let's jump into why the Galaxy S26 Ultra might just be the most complete phone Samsung's ever built. Let's start with the display, because Samsung's about to push brightness to new limits. The S26 Ultra will feature the all-new M14 OLED panel, and this isn't just a brighter screen, it's a smarter one. It uses improved organic compounds for red, green, and blue pixels, which means every color looks cleaner and more realistic, even under sunlight. Reports say brightness could hit a jaw-dropping 3000 nits, and when you combine that with the new anti-reflective Gorilla Armor glass, outdoor visibility should be next level. But the coolest part? The rumored Flex Magic Pixel feature is subtle, but genius AI-powered privacy mode that narrows viewing angles in public, making your screen harder for others to peek at. It's like a digital invisibility cloak for your messages. The camera setup might look familiar at first glance, but Samsung's quietly upgrading what matters most. The main sensor could finally get a serious boost, possibly moving to a larger Sony sensor or a wider f1 for aperture. That means night shots bursting with detail and realistic color, even when lighting gets tricky. Samsung's signature strength has always been consistency, no weird focus hunting or lens swapping when shooting close-ups. And the ultra-wide and telephoto lenses are expected to carry over from the S25 Ultra, which honestly isn't bad news, they're already top tier. The real test will be video. If Samsung nails cinematic stabilization and tone mapping, this could be the year the Galaxy Ultra finally challenges Apple's iPhone 17 Pro Max in mobile filmmaking. Under the hood, Samsung's skipping the safe route. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to run on Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 for Galaxy, an absolute beast of a chip built for both speed and intelligence. It's clocked at up to 4.74 GHz, with a GPU that's roughly 30% faster. But the real magic is its AI-based power tuning. It doesn't just blast performance all the time. It predicts what you're doing and adjusts power in real time. Add to that the next-gen LPDDR5X RAM, pushing speeds up to 10.7 GB per second while using 20% less energy. And you've got the recipe for ultra-smooth multitasking with longer battery life. Design-wise, Samsung's making some subtle but meaningful changes. The S26 Ultra is expected to be about 0.4 mm thinner than before, just enough to make it feel sleeker in hand. The S Pen still fits neatly inside, which is impressive given the tighter internal space. But here's where things get interesting. Samsung might bring back the unified camera island design. Instead of separate rings for each lens, the new setup forms a single, cleaner module, less dust, fewer fingerprints, and a far more polished look. It's small, but it makes a big difference when you're holding the phone. Charging is another area where users will finally feel the upgrade. Samsung's reportedly bumping wired charging up to 60 watts, a solid jump from the old 405 standard. That means you could hit 50% in around 25 minutes. Even better, the S26 Ultra might add to magnetic wireless charging. While speeds stay around 15 West, this feature would unlock magnetic accessories, mounts, chargers, stands, all snapping into place just like Apple's MagSafe or Google's Pixel ecosystem. It's small upgrades like these that quietly make daily use feel premium. Now, zooming out to the full Galaxy S26 lineup this year, Samsung's shaking up its strategy. The long-rumored Edge model has officially been dropped after weak S25 Edge sales, meaning the lineup returns to the classic trio: Galaxy S26, S26 Plus, and S26 Ultra. The base and Plus models will reportedly use Samsung's new Exynos 2600 chip built on a 3nm process, while the Ultra sticks with the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5. tuned exclusively for Galaxy performance. This dual-chip strategy lets Samsung balance efficiency and raw power depending on region, but either way, expect smoother AI-assisted performance across the board. And speaking of AI, Samsung's working on deeper integration across the Galaxy ecosystem. From adaptive display tuning to real-time translation and smarter battery management, the S26 Ultra's intelligence will operate more silently and seamlessly than ever before. The goal here isn't to show off AI, it's to make it invisible, working behind the scenes to make every tap feel faster and every frame look cleaner. All of this comes together in a package that doesn't scream for attention but earns it quietly. A thinner body, brighter screen, faster chip, improved camera, and smarter features. It's not about one big headline, but how all these elements blend into something balanced and effortless. That's what makes the Galaxy S26 Ultra so fascinating. It feels like Samsung's not just chasing specs anymore, it's chasing perfection. So when this phone launches, don't expect flashy gimmicks. Expect refinement, power, and a level of polish that might just redefine what a true flagship looks like in 2026.